We do begin tonight talking about addiction. It is a disease which affects not only the people who are dealing with it, but also the loved ones around them.
Our Patrick Johnstone leads us off. He shares the story of one local woman who grew up in a family affected by addiction and a workshop that could help others.
For me, it was growing up with lots of yelling and fighting in the house, never really feeling safe. The stability wasn't there.
Grace Welpley grew up in a family where her mother dealt with mental illness and her father had a substance abuse problem. As the oldest of three girls, she took care of her younger sisters.
I thought that was normal. But when I go to my other friends' houses, I'd see their parents, and their parents didn't fight as often as mine did. The dynamic was much more healthy.
Her experience led her to her current career as the clinical manager at Synacor.
And I was probably about, 18, 19 when it really hit me on what was going on.
Welpley will be the speaker for United Way of the Coastal Bend's workshop on Thursday that focuses on the effect addiction has on families.
We have some issues with addiction in our community. We know that the impact on family and children is great.
Sherry Peterson, the Success by Six director at United Way, said the workshop is part of an ongoing series that helps start conversations about difficult topics.
We hope to create a community that's caring and responsive to the needs of its people.
The workshop will focus specifically how addiction affects children growing up in a home with it.
End game for us is that, children are living in safe, stable, nurturing environments.
So that children aren't adapting too much to their toxic environment, and they get to unlearn the behaviors that people that they grew up in the home with might have been struggling with.
The event is Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. It is free, but does require registration. The link to register is on our website, christv.com. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Patrick Johnstone, Chris 6 News.
Now listen, addiction is a word that is used often to describe intensities of addictive behavior, and that's why experts use the 4 C's to determine if someone is dealing with an addiction. The first is compulsion. Experts say someone with an addiction will be overpowered by the urge to find and use drugs or alcohol. The second is cravings. For someone who struggles with addiction, drugs become as vital as food and water, and sometimes those cravings can be so intense it can cause insomnia or lack of appetite. Addicts often become anxious and agitated if those cravings are not satisfied. The third is consequences. Experts say an addict will continue to use drugs or alcohol despite knowing the consequences that come with it. Those consequences can be far-reaching, and it includes harm to a person's physical, mental, financial, and professional health. It can also negatively impact relationships.
So lastly is control, and that's when a person is unable to exercise any sort of restraint when it comes to their habits. That's a clear sign that they're dealing with addiction. Where can you go for help? The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration has a national hotline. If you or someone that you know is facing a mental issue or maybe some substance use problems or a crisis, that number is 1-800-662-HELP or 1-800-662-4357. This helpline is open 24/7. It does include information service in both English and Spanish.